Good morning, students. Welcome back to the class 12 subject accounts. And we have gone with the chapter number 7, accounting of share capital. As we have completed four questions, in that we have seen the first as at par, share issued at par. Then we have gone with the share issued at premium, and then we have gone with the calls in arrears and calls in advance. Now, today we are going with the issue of shares at discount, as it is mentioned that the face value of a particular product is reduced than the actual value. As it is mentioned in the section itself, it has been said that the face value, which is rupees 10, it can be maximally uh, reduced to 10%. Above 10% it is not allowed according to section 79, and in that you should be already share issued person, you should be already existing in the market with the shares, and then the ordinance should be passed in general meeting, where it has to be specified that how much discount you are going to provide, and then you have to make sure that the discount should not be more than 10%, and according to rules and regulations of Companies Act, you have to issue these discounted shares within 2 months of permission from the resolution, and discount only can be provided if your organization is 1 year old or 1 year plus old, then only you can specify this. If in question there is no mentioning where the discount has been provided, then you have to ultimately write the entry of discount on allotment. So here are the certain entries: on allotment money due, share allotment account debit; to discount on issue of shares account debit; to share capital. Here ultimately you have to mention the amount. Now, on money received, the entry will be bank account debit to share allotment, as general entry will be passed for money received. Here I am having a question. Just understand this question very carefully. JK India Limited issued 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each at discount of 10% payable on rupees 4 on application, rupees 3 on allotment, and rupees 2 on first and final call. As it is mentioned very much clearly that the amount has been discounted at 10%. If I am calculating the 10%, then you will be understanding that how the 10% has occurred. Let's see. Here your face value is 10 rupees. Your face value is 10 rupees, where if we are calculating 10%, so how it will be calculated: 10 multiplied by 10 divided by 100. If you do this, you will become, as a calculation, 0 0 will be cancelled, your answer will be 1. Then you have to go with face value of rupees 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. The total amount you have to receive as 9 rupees. So if we calculate this, 4 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 9. This is the pattern which we have to use. Now, it has said that 9,000 shares were applied for and the allotment was made all the application. As in the beginning of the chapter, I told you that for allotment there should be 90% subscription. So here it is 90% subscription because 10,000 shares were being issued where there's 90% shares has been applied. So you can go with the allotment also. It has been mentioned that give the necessary journal entries in the following company. So you have to calculate 9 rupees now. So before starting, I'll do my work, as we have to complete first a pattern. In after that we can go with the certain things. At application you have to take 4 rupees. Okay, 4 into 9,000 shares is equal to 36,000 you have to receive on application. Then on allotment you have to take 3 rupees. Okay, but in question it is not mentioned where the discount has to be taken. So here you have to make entry of 3 multiplied by 9,000 shares is equal to 27,000, where you have to write 1 multiplied by 9,000 is equal to 9,000. This amount is ultimately a discount. As 1 rupee has to be shown on allotment, it has been mentioned in the above entry. It has been said that if an unspecified discount is there, you should give the discount at allotment. It has been mentioned on note. You can see this note. Unless specified discount is given on allotment. अगर अनस्पेसिफाइड है, डिस्काउंट बताया नहीं गया है, तो आपको अलॉटमेंट पे ही लेना है इसको। सो हम लोग यहाँ पे अलॉटमेंट पे ही 1 रुपी लेंगे। तो इसको जब टोटल करते हैं तो वी विल कैलकुलेट 4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 9,000 shares is equal to 36,000. This amount has to be taken as your discounted amount and share capital. Right? Now final account will be there as first and final call. FNF first and final call will be 2 rupees into 9,000 shares. It will be about 18,000 rupees. These entries are to be specifically passed in the journal books. So let's begin with the journal books. Here I am having a question very clear. First of all thing, we have to write a pattern. In that you should go with the journal entries in the books of JK India Limited. So I'll replace the dash into JK India Limited. In this, date already there, particular is also there, LF is also there, debit, credit, every information is available here. So let's begin with the first part as an application. So in application, you know that first money received. So entry will be bank account debit to share application account. Here we have done debit part also. Now entry will be for rupees 36,000. Here we are getting 36,000 rupees. 36,000. Now we have to go with the being. Here we have to write being application money is received at 4 rupees on 9,000 shares. Entry close. Now this is the journal entry which we are passing. Now we are going with the second entry. There may be a difficulty to see, so I'll start directly here. As first entry we have completed as bank account debit to share application. Now we have to go with the transfer of the entry. So you have to write share application account to share capital account. Here I have not mentioned debit, but it is went there as debit. Here you have to go with the being also. Being. What about amount? Amount will remain same as you have collected. Okay. The collected amount should be same for the share application. Now you have to write being share application has been transferred to share capital bracket close. Now we are going with the main clause, the main entry here, as on allotment, as it is mentioned that on allotment you have to take by default as an discount, as your face value is 10 rupees. Out of that we have to reduce 1 rupee as a discount, so we have to go with the entry number 3 on allotment. On 3, as you can go with the transfer of an allotment, you have to write share allotment account debit discount on shares account debit to share capital account. What about total? As on allotment we are receiving 3 rupees. So 3 nines are 27. 27,000 rupees we are receiving as a share allotment, whereas 9,000 rupees will be our discount for 1 rupee as a discount we have to show in the entry. Now the total capital, share capital, will be 36,000 rupees. That 36,000 rupees has been framed in the question itself. Now we have to go with the being. This being will be little bit longer. Being share allotment money is received at rupees 3 on 9,000 shares, and discount is allowed at rupees 1 on 9,000 shares. Entry will be closed this way. So here the basic journal entry has been completed. Now the difficult part is over, then we have to carry forward with our basic journal entries from here on, as we have completed our allotment entry. While receiving entry will be remaining same as bank account debit to share allotment account. Amount will be not 36,000, it will be 27,000 amount which will be received by you as an organization. So 27,000 rupees has been received over here. Now we have to go with being share allotment amount is received at rupees 3. This much can be written in your being. Now we are going with the fifth entry. In fifth entry it has been mentioned that first and final call 2 rupees of 9,000 shares. Here we go with the entry number 5. In that first we will do transfer. So share first and final call account debit to share capital account. Here I am doing being share first and final call is due यहाँ पे आपने ड्यू करना है, इसलिए आपको ड्यू करना है। यहाँ पे शेयर अलॉटमेंट ड्यू होगा, ड्यू। यहाँ पे आपने रिसीव नहीं किया है, इसलिए ड्यू करना है। शेयर अलॉटमेंट इज ड्यू, share allotment is due at rupees 3 on 9,000 shares and discount of allotment. So here little bit change is there. So we are going with the same thing as an again first and final call share is due and transferred transferred to share capital account. Here what will be amount? Amount will be 2. 2 multiplied by 9 is equal to 18,000 rupees. So the amount will be here is 18,000 rupees. Now once we have asked for due, next part is for money received. Here we are going with the receiving money. Entry will be bank account debit to share first and final call account. This much entries are being put in. Your amount will be 18,000. 18,000. What about being? In being we are writing the same content as which has been mentioned over here. Control C, Control V. In that only a change will be first and final call. Being first and final call amount is received at rupees 2 on 9,000 shares. That's it. As we have seen the whole thing in the entry, just go through with this question. I'll give you time to understand this again. If any problem occurs, just comment back to me. I'll sort out your problem with this question itself. In discount, it has been specifiedly said that if you do not have any specified discount area in question, you have to ultimately apply a discount on allotment. That's why I have applied a discount on shares of allotment where we have seen a certain changes, and then after regularly all entries are being passed. You can go through with this all the entries one by one. In next lecture we will see four features as we have seen all the basic entries, all the terms related to this, as we have gone with the uh, share issue at par, discount and premium. We have completed one question for each, and then one question we have seen for particularly known as calls in arrears and calls in advance, and one question which I have shared to you is related to uh, how to prepare a cash book of an particular journal entries. We have seen a 5 question till now. In next lecture we will start with the 4 feature, and 4 feature entries will be shared on the same video, and I'll try to go with the one more question with that 4 feature itself on the same video. That's it for today. Thank you.